of the year. So before I get started, if you want to shop anything or look at any of the finer details on the items that I'm going to be talking about today, all those are going to be on the gallery, kind of scrolled across the bottom. They will move as I talk about each item, so be sure you check that out. Just click on that. That will pop up and give you all the things that you need to know, and that's going to be where you add to cart. I'll still be talking in the background. I'll still be here. Once you're finished, you just close out and minimize, and I'll be back so we can continue talking if I can get my words out. So we've talked about, you've seen me talk about the color of the year and then jewelry that matches the color of the year. So we know it's peach fuzz. It's that really nice kind of muted peachy tone. That makes me feel like spring. We're moving forward. We are getting into that time of year where we're gonna start to see all these brighter colors, the pastels, all the things that make me feel like springtime and warm. So what do you wear with the color of the year? You can do the matching gemstone if you want, but I wanted to kind of talk pearls today because pearls are one of my closest friends, and you've seen her on some shows with me, Trisha. Her favorite thing is pearls. She is the pearl master. She can style pearls so many different ways, and they look fantastic. So today I want to style them with the peach. Now, I felt like the pearls having that sophisticated new feel, we're gonna layer great with the peach tone. So I wanted to do something kind of a little different today and switch up my wardrobe. So I went for, the Oxford top under the sweater, popped my collar, and then brought in a necklace. And I'm loving this kind of preppy feel. So I always want to play with trends and fashion, and this was it for me. I was happy. So now let's talk first about this necklace that I have on, because I felt like this one really spoke to me, and it really laid nicely with the peach, and I loved it under my collar. So this one, if I can get close enough, and if not, you can click on that gallery there. So this one is going to be 6 to 7 millimeter freshwater cultured pearls on this chain. It's 18 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. Now, this kind of looped circular design, which is paired with the pearls in a station necklace, this was great for me. It's 20 inches, so it went nicely under my collar. I kind of played with it a little bit. It was, laying weird with the collar, and I thought, I'm just gonna put it around. So I literally brought it all the way around underneath the collar so I could still have that necklace on display to kind of break it up. And when I put on the gold with the pearls, it really brought my outfit to a whole new level. I styled my outfit instead of wearing it. So I got the extra little pop. Pearls are great for that because they are so feminine and delicate, and you can get so many different shapes and tones and hues of pearls, and you can mix them with metals. And we know, I talk about metal mixing all the time. I'm a fan of metal mixing, and I'm a fan of mixing stones or pearls with those metals to kind of break things up. So I'm loving that feel. But this one is such a great necklace. Now you could layer this, and I'll talk about some other ones as well. We're looking at layers, longer layers in necklaces now. But because of the top and the collar that I chose, I couldn't really layer in the pieces to make it look how I wanted it to look. But don't forget, you can go under the collar when you're going with stuff like this, and it really brings a different look to your outfit. But I'm loving mixing the pearl with the peach fuzz, the color of the year, because it's just enough that it almost takes on the hue of the color to give it that vibrancy. So I was definitely a fan of that. Let's go into necklaces. I want to talk about those first. So because I've talked about layering and how I wanted that to look, I gotta tell you, I'm loving this look today. I pulled my hair back and just kind of did a little something extra, and it's fun. So let's go on with the gold here. So I've layered these two together. So this first one I want to talk about is this bottom one here. This is so stunning, and just the visual display of it around a neckline, it's dainty, and I like that. It has a delicate beauty. So you're gonna have the pearls there, and they're gonna be separated it's 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. So you're gonna have that mix of the gold with the pearl. They're 3 to 4 millimeter freshwater cultured pearls, and it's 16 inches in length. Now we've layered these two together so you could kind of get a feel how you could do that. But the modern charm of these gold ball beads really just brings this necklace a fun feel to it. Very elegant, sophisticated, but it's something different. This could be definitely an everyday wear, but I love seeing it against the peach. I wish it would have worked with my outfit today, but I loved seeing it against the peach because it really brightened those hues. So again, it's 16 inches in length. Now the next one, let's talk about it. So this is more of what I would consider when I see a traditional pearl. These are 8 to 9 millimeter cultured freshwater pearls. And this strand has a sterling silver ball clasp on the back, and it's 16 inches. So I'm gonna show you this ball clasp because I love, one, when something is easy to get on. It has that interior enclosure there, and the closure goes in. But it makes the necklace feel finished, but it still has that extra little something at the back. And I love how that looks. But this is a great layering piece because it is more of that traditional style. You could dress this up, dress this down. Pearls are something that go with everything. They, you know, you can make them dressy, you can layer them up, and you have so many different, you know, strands of pearls around your neck, and that's what my friend does. But you can do this with everything. You can dress it up, you can wear it with jeans and a t-shirt. However you want to wear a pearl, it's gonna go with everything. And I think that's a great item to have because there's very few things that you think, well, that'll match, it'll go with that, it'll go with that. Pearls are definitely one of those. So moving on, I loved these. I thought they were fun and different. We talk about lots of different earring trends, and hoops are always here. They're here to stay. Hoops change a little bit here and there. You know, you'll have your solid hoops, you'll have gemstones, you go into the huggy, but what's so fun about these, if you can see, so these particularly are 4 to 5 millimeter cultured pearls, and then they have white topaz hoops. If you can see that there, I'll take one off so you can see closer. And then they're in, oh my goodness, I didn't see them, I just popped them on. So it's 14 karat gold over sterling silver. So look at that, it looked like a gold ball, but that's gonna be a white topaz in that. So not only do you have that, you know, just refreshing pearl, but you get that little bit of glint and glam in there and glitz, but it's so subtle and delicate that it is an unexpected surprise. And they're so lightweight. I love, and they kind of have like this almost J, the placement and how it hangs is so nice. That's exciting. That was a nice little surprise. I'm a fan. These are awesome. But I wanted to do something kind of a little different. And now that I know that they have those topaz stones in there, and having my hair kind of pulled back so you could really see how the collar detail, everything went together. These, I tried on a couple of different ones, and these really just kind of popped where you could see them with my hair. I struggle with that kind of, oh, do I need to wear it back? Do I need to do this? But with this, it was perfect. But the stone in this, oh, these are beautiful. I know my girls would love these. So fun little fact when we're talking about pearls. My daughters are identical twins. And when they were born 11 years ago, they were in the hospital. They were very premature, so they were in the hospital for quite a while. Well, when they got out, I mean, it's easier to tell them apart there. They're in their own little, you know, incubators, their own little rooms. Well, when we got home, my husband was really struggling telling them apart. And, you know, it's funny, mamas know their babies. They know the differences. They know who's who. But my family, seeing pictures of them, they couldn't tell. So I got their ears pierced not long after they came home, and we did Olivia with pearls, and then we did Ella with diamonds. So we always made sure that you could see their earrings in pictures so my family and friends could kind of tell them apart. And Olivia still to this day is a fan of pearls. They kind of have a soft spot in her heart because she always had her pearls on. Up until they were probably 7 years old, they had those specific earrings in and everyone could tell them apart. So pearls, my little pearl girl is always in, you know, the back of my mind when I'm looking at pearl earrings and different things and different stones. But hers were little pearls with a tiny diamond at the top. And these make me think of that big girl version for her. That's so fun. I'm gonna have to look at those. These would be a great kind of big girl version of her pearls, but I could definitely think about doing that. So I'm excited. I have a little gift idea in mind now. But pearls go with everything, so it makes it easy. And with the color of the year and the peach tone, they all just mesh so well. So earrings, I chose these and I had 2 other options to look at, but I'm glad that I did. Everything aligned. I knew that this was gonna be something that, you know, would go great with my outfit, and then I would get a gift idea at the same time. And maybe you're doing that as we're going along here. You're thinking, oh, that's perfect. Or, you know, it's funny the things that actually trigger you to remember memories. So I always like when that happens. Well, let me move on to the earrings, then I'll talk about other things next. So next, I tried all of them on because I thought they were so great. These are a pearl drop, and you can see they have that, you know, almost kind of corded base at the top, and the pearl is elongated there. So these are gold vermeil. They're very lightweight. I love a movement, a dangle. I talk about it all the time, we know that. But the movement of these really make them just stunning. These feel like an everyday classic, an elevated sophistication that is just gonna make you feel dressy, feel good. They just feel elegant to me. On that side, when I tried those on, I really wanted to see how they looked because I was drawn to them. They just felt very elegant to me. So these were a contender for my outfit today, but I ended up with what I have on. These are great. Now, moving to the next one, I'm loving seeing the gold with the pearl because I feel it just kind of gives it, accentuates it, a little something different. So these have a feel to them. They are 8.5 to 9 millimeter freshwater cultured pearls, and they're a geometric earring in yellow gold over sterling silver. So this almost had me feel of the geometric, yes, but almost like that paper length links that we are looking at a lot now. We see that, but it is really in a sophisticated way that they've done this. And it's so nice how they have the pearl sitting, and you get that architectural, almost abstract geometric feel to it. But these were so fun because I love seeing a pearl drop with something. So those are definitely fun. I could see these not only dressed up, but I could see these with like a blazer and a t-shirt and then the pearl earrings, just kind of that unexpected pop of femininity that you don't always expect to see. Those are a great piece. Now, the last 2 that I want to talk about, and as we're going through this, be sure you're checking out that gallery as it's coming across. Click on those and add to cart. That's important, add to cart. Now, this next piece, so this is the molten cuff. So this is gonna be gold vermeil. We're seeing so many cuffs and bangles in jewelry now. What's great about a cuff is they're typically, you know, moldable. You can make it fit you however you need to, but the dimensional texture of this is what really catches my eye because does it have that kind of scooped design? It really makes it catch the light. So it's not just a solid bangle there or a cuff. And you could see how the different textures catch the light like that. I love seeing this layered with my stack that I talk about all the time, or by itself. But you could also, if you wanted to put this on an arm with a watch to kind of dress up that side, that's definitely something that you could do. But the gold with the color of the year, the peach fuzz, it really meshes well. I'm a fan for sure. So last but not least is this ring. So here you can see, here we go. So here is a 9 to 9.5 millimeter freshwater cultured pearl, and it has almost like a halo design around it, almost chain-like or rope-like, you know, braided looking around it, and it is yellow over sterling silver. This is a dainty, delicate ring that really still pops. And you can see how it stands there. This is a really fun piece, but I love seeing it with just, I'm like, a little bit of, you know, pearl popping on the hand. You could layer up different rings with that, just doing something different. But I wanted to show you, you know, we've talked color of the year in jewelry with color of the year. Now, pearls, I've opened a whole new doorway with the pearls and the color of the year. So be sure that you check out the gallery, head on over. There's so many more options on the Jadora Marketplace, so check those out. Thank you for shopping with me. Bye.